Hello, and welcome to Canadian Rights Reviews, where we examine the ins and outs of Canadian rights, freedoms, laws, and policies. Today I bring you the story of a man named Herman. In fact, two men named Herman. An originally Germanic name that means, army man. Bernie Herman grew into the meaning of his name. A 32-year veteran of the RCMP, Bernie just celebrated his 53rd birthday while making his first court appearance, on a charge of first-degree murder. Braden Herman was just 26 years old. He had plans of becoming a journeyman carpenter. He was shot and killed on May 11, 2021, in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, by RCMP Corporal Bernie Herman. The two men are unrelated. However, according to reports, they knew each other well, and had a close relationship. For a period of time they had lived together in the same residence. It seems at some point the two had a falling out. Braden's sister, Dee Herman, has stated that Corporal Herman had been abusing his authority and using his police powers to harass Braden for the past 2 years, and that Braden had been trying to ignore and avoid the officer. She reports joking around and texting with her brother, just hours before being notified of his death. Brett Herman, in remembering his half-brother, said, "He was really funny and he was always making jokes. He was just fun to be around. He made me laugh a lot of times, and I'll miss that about him." He was not surprised to hear it was Bernie Herman charged with Braden's murder, as Braden had shared stories about the officer being controlling and abusive. Corporal Bernie Herman is reported to have completed his shift at 5 p.m. on May 11th and left work in full uniform, including his duty belt and sidearm. At some point after this, his path crossed with that of Braden. Braden was shot and killed in a wooded area of Little Red River Park. Corporal Herman is believed to have still been in full uniform during the offense. That evening, Bernie Herman called a coworker and made disturbing comments that he had killed someone. The coworker went to Bernie's home and then RCMP were contacted and Corporal Herman was taken into custody. Bernie Herman told the RCMP where Braden's body could be found. As the location was within the city limits, the Municipal Prince Albert Police Service took over the investigation. Police have not confirmed the weapon used at this time, but the corporal's service pistol and other use of force equipment were seized. His police vehicle and home were also secured for investigation. At the request of the Prince Albert Police Service, 2 independent investigators have been assigned to oversee the case, that are unrelated to the Prince Albert Police and local RCMP. Bernie Herman is next due in court on May 26 on his first-degree murder charge. Per Section 231(2) of the Canadian Criminal Code, murder is first degree when it is planned and deliberate. The minimum, and maximum penalty, is life in prison. Braden and Blade Herman were born on January 22, 1995. On September 1, 1998, their mother Bonnie was found barely alive on Saskatchewan Highway 155, near a telecommunication tower north of Buffalo Narrows. She died several days later, never regaining consciousness. The circumstances of her death remain shrouded in mystery to this day. The twins' great-aunt, Mary Jane Herman, raised them in La Loche, Saskatchewan after their mother's death. They later moved to Prince Albert. Blade succumbed to suicide on January 21, 2015, the day before his 20th birthday. 26-year-old Braden is being laid to rest by his loved ones on Tuesday, May 18. Brett Herman has set up a GoFundMe page, and a fundraiser on Facebook, to cover funeral and travel expenses for Braden's service, with a modest $1,500 goal. Between both they have reached their goal, but this is a family that has had a lot of heartache, and will have dark days ahead. I will leave links for both in the description for those that may want to help out. To Braden, Blade, and Bonnie's loved ones, you have my condolences. I wish I was in a position to do more. I can only hope that in sharing your family's story I have provided some small semblance of comfort. We will update you further if we learn of any meaningful developments in this case. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you again soon.